Hey, what's going on, guys? John here, and in today's lesson I'm going to show you how to play Mary Jane's Last Dance by Tom Petty. This song has two main sections. I'm going to break down each part. We're going to use some palm muting and do some cool hammer-ons on our chord progression. Before we get into the lesson, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed. We've got new videos dropping every day, tons of lessons that are really going to help out your guitar playing. All right, let's get into the lesson. So the first section we're going to learn sounds like this. We're going to use three chords, an A minor, a G, and a D. Here's the shapes that I'm playing. For the A minor, I'm playing from the A string down, open, second fret, first fret, open. That's our A minor chord. For G, I'm actually just going to use this kind of folk G. I'm going to use two fingers, put my third finger on the third fret of the G string, then mute the A string, play open D, open G, open B, and then fourth finger on the third fret of the high E string. And then the last chord here is D, which is from the D string down, open, 2, 3, 2. So we're going to go from an A minor to a G to a D to an A minor. And we have basically two beats on each chord like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 to D, 1, 2, then back to A minor, 3, 4. Then the whole progression starts again. A minor, G, D, A minor. Now for the rhythm part, there's this really cool kind of partially palm muted guitar part. And we're going to use some hammer-ons as well on the first chord. So for this technique, you're going to want to lay your palm back here where the string and the bridge come together. And instead of the chord sounding like this, it's going to be more muted. So the first bar, we're going to play this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by doing a down strum on the first beat. And we're just going to play the open strings, and then we're going to hammer into that A minor chord, like this. 1 E. It's like a little 16th note hammer-on. So we'll do this hammer-on, 1 E and then we'll hit another down strum on the and a 1. 1 E and And it's just kind of partially muted there. We're not even really going through the whole chord. We're just on that second down. It's just a light, almost root note strum. Then on the second beat, we're gonna strum more through the strings like this. See that? 1 E and a 2 and then we're gonna do a down up on the and of 2, like 2 E and 2 16th notes there. Then we're gonna go to the G chord, but when we go to the G, we're gonna play just the root note first, and we're gonna palm mute like this. 3 E and 3 E and So we're gonna do two palm muted root notes, and then a third pluck, but we're gonna let up the palm mute like this. 3 E and 3 E and then on the fourth beat we'll do a strum through all the strings. So it's gonna sound like this. 3 E and a 4, 3 E and a 4. So the first measure altogether is 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. Then we're going to go to the D chord, and for the D chord we're going to play the root note, the D string, 1 E and we're going to play down, up, down, and the first two again are palm muted, and then we let it up slightly. See? And then on the second beat we're going to do a down strum. We'll let that ring out, no mute. And then we'll do a down up on, again, the 2 E and the and of 2. So the first two beats on that D chord sound like this. 1 E and a 2 and a. Then we're going to go back to A minor, and we're going to go do that same pattern. We're gonna go down, up on the bass note, palm muted, then a down, not palm muted, and then a strum on beat 4, like this, 3 and a 4, 3 and a 4. So from the D to the A minor, we're gonna play 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. It's a cool little groove there. Now this whole strumming pattern is, again, just kind of a template. If this seems a little too complicated, you can just lightly palm mute through it and try and get the feel that way. But I'm trying to show you a specific way to practice it, and then if you follow this, it should sound pretty much note for note to the recording. So let's put it together. Here's that section, those 2 bars played together. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and a 4. And start again. So that's going to be our verse progression. We'll just loop that over and over again. And there are little variations, like sometimes you'll hear either Tom Petty or Mike Campbell play the minor 7, which is a cool variation. So you take your A minor chord that we had, and we're going to add our pinkie to the 3rd fret of the high E string. So that would sound like this. You also could do like a little pull off on that D, right? That was a sus to the resolve of just a natural D chord. Okay, so you've got that first section. That's gonna be the majority of the song, except for the chorus. The chorus is of the words, "Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain." Here's how it sounds. Summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Back to the first part. So we're using just 2 chords predominantly here, and then we'll end on a G chord. We're gonna go to an E minor, and for E minor we're gonna play all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, open, open, open. E minor. And then we're going to go to an A major though this time, which is different because the verse has got the A minor, right? But now it goes to the major chord, which is a cool just twist to the chord progression. We'll play from the A string down, open, 2, 2, 2, open. And these chords are going to last for 2 bars each. So we've got 2 bars of E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, then to A, 2, 3, 4, 2nd bar, then we do it again. E minor, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, 3, 4, then A. Then a little change here. The 2nd time we add that G. So that's a G chord, and you could play the folk G that we used in the verse. Or you could also play this shape, which is nice. 2nd finger on the low E string, 3rd fret, then mute the A string, open D, open G, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the high E. Just hit that a big whole note, and then we go back to the first section. So here's that whole chorus one more time, and we're going to add a little bit more strumming this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. To A. Back to E minor. Feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. And on G. there you go, guys. Mary Jane's Last Dance. That's a look at the rhythm part there. I hope this helps you understand a little bit more about palm muting and rock guitar playing. For more videos, check out our channel. We've got tons of lessons on our channel for you to learn from. Also, if you're interested in playing some lead guitar, you can click the link and get a free PDF. It's over 100 pages long, all about soloing, as my gift to you for checking out this video. We'll see you guys real soon in another video.